A little monkey named Martin and his family lived in the forest. He enjoyed playing with his pals while swinging from trees. Up until one day, when several hunters arrived and raided his home, he was content and carefree. In an effort to catch the monkeys for their flesh and fur, they fired at them with weapons and nets. Martin's parents attempted to shield him, but the bullets killed them. When Martin tried to flee in fear, he was caught in a net and pulled away. He was placed in a cage with other injured and fearful monkeys. He was depressed and filled with hopelessness as he pondered his future. His kin and his house were missed. He wept, they shivered in the chilly metal cage as they awaited the conclusion. But suddenly something strange took place. An approaching man unlocked the cage. He was unusual in appearance from the hunters. Not here. He smiled softly and had nice eyes. Martin's head was gently caressed by his extended hand. A peculiar feeling emerged in Martin's heart. He wasn't sure why, but he had faith in this man. Martin was removed from the cage by the guy, who then covered him with a blanket. He transferred the man to his vehicle and departed from the hunter's camp. When they arrived to a residence in the city, he handed the man milk and fruit. Martin had never before consumed milk. He felt better after eating the creamy, sweet treat. He enthusiastically ate the apple, savoring the luscious taste. Oh yeah? His injuries were mending, and he felt his strength returning. Martin received love, food, drink, toys and attention from the father every day. Uh-uh. Additionally, he named him Martin. It was his son's name, he added. And he had perished in an accident. He claimed he wanted to offer Martin a fresh start in a life of freedom and pleasure. As his father, the guy won Martin's heart. He gained the ability to speak in human speech and walk upright. He also mastered the art of screaming with joy or excitement, which made the man chuckle. If you can see it. He played with the man's dog, which ended up being his closest pal, along with the man who educated him about the world. He watched TV and listened to music. Martin was once again joyful. He had discovered a new home and family. Although he was appreciative of his second opportunity, he never forgot his previous family or home. He wanted to be able to go back to the forest and visit his pals one day, but up until that point he was happy with his new life, with the man who saved him. A melancholy little monkey named Martin lived in the woods with his mother. His father, brothers and friends were all absent. What you want? He wished he had someone to play with. Since he felt lonely and bored, he frequently observed other monkeys, enjoying fun and laughing in the branches, but they never encouraged him to join them. They complained that he was too little, too frail and too unique. His large ears, lengthy tail and brown hair were made fun of. He was yelled at and hit with bananas. They infuriated Martin. He has only his devoted mother to rely on. She always gave him a big embrace and told him he was unique. She said he had a talent no one else possessed. He could communicate with people. She said that his father, a long ago human adventurer who visited the woods, gave him this talent. She said that her language instruction was provided by his bold and compassionate father. She said that he desired to Martin was interested in his father and the world he lived in. He desired to experience what he had experienced and comprehend what he had taught. He desired to converse with and interact with other people. He sought to identify his place in the world. Every night before he went to sleep, he requested his mother to tell him stories about his father and his world. Martin made a decision to embark on an adventure one day. He wished to explore more of the forest in the hopes of learning more about his father. When he informed his mother he was going for a stroll, she cautioned him not to venture too far and to be careful. She claimed that the bush was full with threats, like snakes, crocodiles, hunters too. She claimed that hunters were evil people who slaughtered creatures for their flesh and fur. She claimed they had weapons that were painful and made loud noises. To advise them to keep away from them at all costs, Martin pledged to use caution and restrain himself. After giving his mother a final kiss, he left into the woods. He took his time strolling, while observing the nearby plants and animals. He observed vibrant butterflies, fruits, flowers, and birds.